How do you top your love for your cat? With a cascade of decadent savory gravy over a mouth-watering mousse pate. Fancy Feast gems. 2 gourmet pâtés in one convenient pack. Simply peel and plate to reveal a pyramid shape that makes eating delightful and pamper her with an experience as extraordinary as she is. Turn the everyday into the extraordinary with Fancy Feast gems.
Welcome back, folks. This is another episode of It's About Payroll. Today, we have an amazing guest, Jody Cox from the UK, payroll expert, veteran in the league, and the co-founder, Payroll Support Network. We're going to learn a little bit more about Jody today and what she's doing over there in the UK. How you doing, Jody?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
We're great. We're so happy to have you on.
Oh, thank you.
So, as always, what is your origin story? How'd you get into payroll?
Oh, well, I mean, first of all, you say I was an expert, and that's a lie, because I really am not, okay? But I've been doing this for a while, about 20 years. I know I don't look old enough, right? But
No, not at all.
thanks,
You know.
thanks. Right. So actually, I started in finance, okay? So this is not an unusual story, particularly over here in the UK. Where I did all my accountancy studies, we have AAT, ACCA, and we kind of just always had payroll as part of our job. So I did everything. So the payroll, procurement, credit control, a bit of everything, right? And then I would say, I think it was 2016, I had my middle daughter and I couldn't go back to work full time. I didn't want to either, but I couldn't do my job part time. So we had to have a bit of a think about how this was going to change. And actually, I'd already been doing like pension stuff for the entire world. We were quite a big organisation, about 8,000 staff at that time.
Oh, wow.
So we had a conversation and I just said, why don't I take payroll? And at that time, we had a couple of different offices that were doing the payrolls. And within 2 years, we kind of built an entire payroll function.
Oh, wow.
And it was amazing because I got to recruit everyone. We went through loads of journeys with different systems, trying to solve a lot of problems. We had like 140 sites, I suppose. So like little hospitals and things, 11,000 people by the time I left. But I was there for a long time and I hadn't experienced a lot of other challenges in payroll. So I was kind of just in that role. And yeah, I then obviously we'll talk about the support network and how that came to be today, hopefully as well. But yeah, that's it. And I learn something new every day, right? From other people and their challenges. So yeah, here I am.
That's what makes it fun. Yeah. All right. So then tell us, how did you found Support Network? Like how did this come to be?
You know, it's still crazy that actually that was like 6 months ago. It feels like it's 6 years. Through the Global Payroll Association, I registered as a mentor. So they had a program a few years back. And I've done a big system implementation, which I absolutely loved. I had a great time doing that. And I thought, I'd like to help someone else. Right. So this is what worked. So I registered and I didn't hear anything for a while, which was fine because, you know, there's a lot of people that have registered, really big people too. And then out of nowhere, I got an email saying that someone would like to connect with me, would I have a chat with them? And today, absolutely. And I think that was probably about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years ago, actually. And we're still really good friends. Like it's kind of become not just a professional relationship, but a friendship. And every week we would meet, we talk about our problems, our families, our staff, our team. And it was just really nice to have someone else who I felt like was in my corner for me. Someone who'd be honest with me as well sometimes and be like, why are you doing that? Have you thought about doing it this way? Because sometimes that's hard to hear, but we had a relationship where we could do that. And I think towards the end of last year, I just thought, what about all the people out there that don't have this? They don't have that person. They might be on their own or like I was, been in payroll for a long time, got a big team, but everyone saw me as being the expert. And because I felt like I should be the expert, I didn't perhaps reach out to other people, but I get their experience too. And from there, I kind of just put a post on LinkedIn, on Facebook and said, anyone fancy this? And there was kind of like a really big, yeah, that would be cool. And that was November, and we're kind of now here in August. And obviously, it's grown massively. I think I think we hit 2,600 followers today, which is fantastic.
Oh, wow.
We are I always say just payrollers, and I shouldn't say that because we do such an important job. But we are a group of payrollers.
Exclusively payrollers.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what sector, what industry, what system you use, how long you've done it for. We are for everyone. Everyone can just bring themselves, be themselves. That was your aim, to make everybody laugh on a session, right? Because this is a tough gig. Yeah. And I want them to come along and just be themselves, have fun, learn something new. And if they come back again, then that's brilliant. Okay. So that's kind of where we've got to.
Okay.
Wow. I love that. Yeah. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit for you. Thank you for sharing your origin story and how Payroll Support Network started. But we're gonna have a little fun, right? So can you tell us what the funniest or strangest payroll question you've been asked during your career?
Oh, funniest or strangest payroll question. Oh, that's a tough one because sometimes what's funny and strange to one person might not be to somebody else. Oh God, you've pushed me on the spot. I don't know which. Paid as well.
How about something that just a moment that stands out in this journey that you've had, like, oh wow, this really stands out. Of course, no details because we don't want to expose any person or company, but just like, wow, this one.
I think it's going to sound so cliche, but you're going to know this one, right? Is when I sat with some quite senior people and we were talking about the payroll and how many people we pay. And he said, I still don't know if he was joking or not, right? I'm just going to say that. And he looked at me and he said, but you just press the few buttons. And he pointed at the screen. So you just press a few buttons, right? And I just stared at him. And I just went,
that's a trigger for Walt. That's a trigger for Walt. Walt, that makes him so mad.
Yeah.
I think he was such a nice guy that I'm hoping that he was joking. I really hope he was joking. But we faced it.
I think we hear it too much. I don't think it's a joke. We hear it all the time.
No.
There's been times where people have told me, I could do your job, Walt.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, I could tell you how to do your job. And I'm just like,
here you go then.
Yeah.
Boy. They're in for me. It's fine.
My favorite was I had a leader, and I mean, I love this guy really to this day. I still look for him for mentorship and all that, but he had never run payroll.
Right.
And we were talking about strategy and planning, and I was like, hey, we really need to do, one cycle because we had many cycles. And he's like, well, what will you do on the off weeks? And I was just like, oh, okay.
Have a cup of tea.
So I had a good time with that because I learned how to teach a leader.
Yeah.
Right. So he was really good sport about being taught. Yeah. So another fun one we got, and this is funny that you have this question because Ian just posted. He's been posting something about songs. Mm-hmm. If you had a payroll theme song, what would it be?
Oh, there's probably a not safe for work version here. We don't use that song. I know what song you're talking about because I saw that and I've just used this in our first TikTok video. The same song. Okay.
Nice.
Clearly in the UK, that's our favourite song. I was going to say on a bad day, it would be Khalees, I Hate You So Much Right Now.
Oh, I love it. Yes, I love it. There you go.
Oh, what would the other one be? There's got to be a really good uplifting one. Okay. There's got to be a good one. It would probably be something in Motown because I love Motown.
Oh, okay.
We'd have to do something maybe like Tina Turner, like really strong, like Simply the Best. There you go, Simply the Best.
That's what we're going to
say.
I like that.
We're going to rock
add that to my list.
Yeah, just Simply the Best.
I like that.
There's a song for every season in payroll.
That's right.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes, that's a good one.
The soundbite right there.
While you write that down, I'm going to do Simply.
Right. So
don't steal that one from me, guys. Right. That's going to be my tag.
We will.
Song for every payroll season.
Okay. So let me ask you, what's one payroll myth that you would like to bust right here, right now?
So I'm going to do that from a recruiting perspective, okay? Because a lot of people say, when we talk about talent pipeline, we're all getting older in payroll and we're struggling to get new people in the door. And one of the things I've noticed when I talk to people about payroll, yeah, but you have to be really good at numbers. And I'm like, whoa, no. Okay, there are a lot of numbers, right?
Good one.
A lot of numbers. But that's just a really small piece of the payroll puzzle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I've just said to people, we talk about transferable skills, and I'll say to them, do you go through your bank account every month looking for stuff that doesn't look right? Oh, yeah, I do that. Well, you've just done a variance analysis, right? Okay. Do you keep a calendar of all your appointments and things like for your kids, for your husband, your wife, your partner? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Well, you've just written a payroll calendar. Okay. That they are massive steps towards being able to do that. Numbers, yes, it's numbers, but actually, if you don't know something, how do you go find it out? I'll Google it. Okay. But if I don't know something in payroll, I go Google it, or I'll talk to people, connect with people. And actually, they are the core skills that I think most adult youngsters will have. Just got to harness it in the right way. And actually, almost anyone could be a payroller at some level or another. And I think we need to do more about that. We need to kind of showcase that it's not, yes, I've got a finance background. Does it help me? I'm sure it does. Do you need a finance background? No, I don't think you do. I think a lot of that stuff can be taught. And I think if you've got we call it a good head on your shoulders, be just fine.
Yep. I love it.
I love
that's
that.
right. Yeah. That's right on the nose. So, okay, here's a good one too. And I love the questions. If you weren't working in payroll, what do you think you'd be doing?
Oh, man, I know this one right now. Okay. So, little story, long time ago, Free Willy. Okay. You remember the movie?
Yeah.
Yes. So I fell in love with that movie and I wanted to be a marine biologist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now that didn't happen, obviously. I'm in payroll, but I would be doing that. So I do a lot of, I used to dive. I do a lot of snorkeling and I do a lot of tropical vacations, as you would call it. I love my fishy friend. So I would be head down in the water with my camera, taking films of fish, basically.
Losing your phone in the ocean.
We're not going, yes, I did. Well, to be fair, I wasn't even taking pictures at that time when I did drop it. I know. I've never done it down.
Wait, can you tell us how it happened?
Yeah. Actually, it's really not even that funny, sadly. You're going to be so disappointed at this. But I use my phone as a camera. I think everyone does these.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I take a lot of pictures. So I'd be taking pictures. My battery had died on my phone. It's no problem. And I was carrying something for my youngest daughter and I put my phone on top of it. Now, we were walking around the beach. We had to walk in the sea a little bit. I knew like this deep. And as I turned around, it just slipped and it toppled out of my hand into the sea. And I kind of just went, I grabbed it, but it was a bit too late. It's not a waterproof one. So it did literally it's gone to swim with the fishes in more ways than one, which was a bit nice. And there's a lot less photos in the shared gallery since my phone died because my husband takes like one a day.
This episode is brought to you by Voco Hotels by IHG, where you should prepare to be charmed. From Chicago to Myrtle Beach to Saranac Lake, each Voco in the U.S. has its own local flavor and unique detail. Our hosts welcome you with little extras, and you'll find rooms for catching up on me time and full-service bars and restaurants that are perfect for us time. Come on in and live the Voco life and book your next stay at vocohotels.com. VOCO hotels.com.
Okay. So were they in the cloud? Do you still have all the pictures from that phone?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah.
So I didn't lose any photos, which is great. It was more just, what it's like when you lose your app and you can't get into your bank. And because I was abroad, everything was thought I was being hacked. So it wouldn't let me into anything. But yeah, it's fine. It all got, so it wasn't a disaster. But yeah, not funny. I told you I wasn't diving or anything great. I just dropped it in the thing.
No, it's a real story. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yep.
All right. So, Jody, what's a secret or hidden talent that your payroll colleagues don't know about you, or that you have that your payroll colleagues don't know about
you? I would have said about that. I used to be an advanced open water diver, but I think quite a few of them know that now. There's a game that we play over here, and it's called Two Truths and a Lie, or Two Lies and a Truth.
Two Truths and a Lie.
I can never get it round the way.
No, Two Lies and a Truth.
See, I get it round the way too. This payroll thing. So I've done that, and I've done that one. A secret. Okay, I have got one. They don't know this. Okay. I did feature on a TV program it's probably about 20 years ago, because I used to be really into like fast cars. And I did a lot with my car, and they did a little program about it. And have you heard of Top Gear? Program Top Gear?
Yeah,
I have. Mm-hmm.
There's another car program over here that we got these guys that do it. They've done it for years. I was in the audience as well, when you see me in the background when they were filming, because I went to that. So that's car related, but that's my secret, if you like.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Learning something new. I like that.
So are you into the Fast and Furious movies, or is that like too
did I cry when Paul Walker actually passed away? I did, massively.
Yeah,
because not only was he a very handsome actor, and he liked fast cars, he was also a marine biologist. Did you know that?
No way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He did. He was. Even my husband said to me, "He is literally your perfect man." That he is. He just didn't meet me. That's what happened. So yeah, there he was, and he's got a charity called Reach Out Worldwide. I think they do quite a lot of like disaster related stuff too. So I've seen that movie. I mean, the last ones, okay, I haven't watched those. But
they're just going a little, cars are flying now.
I think it's just once The Rock turned up, we all said it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's the point I got lost. But yeah, I was very much into the fast, and we had a really big car like modding scene here. It's not really here anymore, to be honest. But everyone went mad for that movie when it came out. So yeah, I love it.
All right. Did they base any in the UK?
Yeah, there is one. One that was, I want to say it was like the fourth or fifth one, I think.
Okay.
They did do one with, Jason Statham was in it, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He had his brother. I forget the other actor's name, but
Luke.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I think Luke Evans has done one more recently. So yeah, they've had a few of the UK actors in it.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one was the best one.
Yep.
Love it. Yeah.
All right, Brian.
Yeah. So I mean, where can folks find out more about Payroll Support Network?
At the moment, we're really out of LinkedIn. So we are building a website. But we are website builders. We're definitely payrollers. But it's taking a long time.
That's the story of our lives as well.
It's hard, right? And we're all working.
Yes.
So Payroll Support Network, obviously, I kind of came up with the idea, but I've got other people that work with me, a brilliant team. So Ian, Stacey, Star and Lisa. We all pick up different areas. So we're all kind of doing different things as well. So we're solely out of LinkedIn. That's where you find all our content, our funny scripts that we do, our yours. We love them. We post a lot on there.
Duck.
The duck. We're trying to get a name for him, right? I've actually asked, I've given someone the honor of naming. I said him. We don't even know if it's him. So I've asked someone very special to actually name the duck for it. So we'll have a name soon.
Okay.
Okay.
You could always you always do a poll. That's what we did with, we didn't do a poll with
I can answer your poll as well. I remember
we did the poll for which animal to use, but and then we changed the name to Payla. So that's a good, I feel like, so you guys have any plans on coming to the US with the Payroll Support Network?
Well, I mean, never say never. Okay. So early on, we did have some contact from people in the US because LinkedIn is global.
It's big, yeah.
And I've never done anything outside of UK payroll, but absolutely, are our challenges the same? I think they probably are.
Yeah, for sure.
There's
some differences, but that'd be fun to learn.
We would love to work with you on that.
Yeah, the company I used to work for actually had a US parent, so that's where I first learned garnishment, because that is not a UK term at all.
Oh, what do you guys call it?
Deduction.
Okay.
And she said, "Can I have a list of your garnishment?" And I had to go back and go, a garnish is like a salad, right? I had to what do you mean? And then when she explained it to me, I said, right, that's like court orders and things. And she was like, that's it. Garnishment. Wow, okay. So yeah, I learned a few bits from there, but absolutely, I think the Payroll Support Network is a community. That's what it's there. Okay, it's there to connect people, to make them laugh, give them support, a bit of advice. So we're not tutors, we're not educators, we're just people that do the job. Again, we are people that do the job. And
Amen.
hopefully we know some stuff that will help each other. So if there is a need for that in other countries, if people kind of want to replicate that and share that vision and our values, absolutely, 100%. Why not?
Well, we'd love to do it here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can't think of anyone who would be better to do it than you guys, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
You know,
That's an honor.
I love what you do with the podcast, the way you have people in, you share the values, you laugh together. We have to laugh. We have to make this fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
let's do it. No.
let's just do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's
All
do it.
right.
We've got,
All
Oh,
right.
man, that's great.
you've got the panda, we've got the duck. Let's get them. Let's
Let's get
do
them
it.
together.
Yeah.
Why not?
I love it.
Let's do it.
Yep.
I love it.
Make it a thing.
Yes. And what better timing, right? National Payroll Week is coming.
I know. And I'm so glad and thrilled that it's the same week for you guys as it's for us. Because I didn't know that. I was expecting them to be different.
Yes.
It really should be International Payroll Week, right? I mean, because it aligns.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we
That-
had
that's-
payroll week a few months ago, didn't we?
Oh, is that? Oh, they do have a global payroll week.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think they do earlier on, but you know, I'm going to be honest, we did get involved in that because a lot of the people in our network at the moment, they don't run don't run global payrolls. So they kind of,
Oh, so
they're not connected.
so let me ask you this: the folks in the Payroll Support Network are mostly just running UK payroll.
Yeah, we have a few
Oh,
new,
wow.
but we don't have a lot of global payrollers. And I'll tell you why. That's because a lot of us, and I've been the same, think I need to know about these different countries. And that's where we've been doing some sessions with Max. So we all love Max, right? The payroll committee.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
would have said, no, you don't have to know everything. Like if you know payroll and you always says you speak English, that's a really good head start. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. You could learn it, you could do it. So that's been amazing. But at the moment, yeah, we're predominantly UK payrollers.
Let me ask you this then. Also, I'm sorry to go off on a tangent here. Within the UK, are there different rules from place to place? What do you call it in the UK? Because there's different. It's not just London in the UK,
No,
right?
So you've got England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland.
Hey, business owners, we know you know the importance of maximizing every dollar. With the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business American Express card, you can make your expenses work just as hard as you. From afternoon coffee runs to stocking office supplies and even team dinners, you can earn miles on all your business expenses. Plus, you can earn 125,000 bonus miles for a limited time through October 29th. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. If you travel, you know. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply. Offer ends October 29th, 2025.
Northern Ireland comes down to the UK, and then you've got Ireland, Southern Ireland.
So all those are different countries, but it's all considered the UK.
It is, but there is we have something called devolution. There can be slightly different laws, if you like, around things like leave entitlement, tax.
Right. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. So not dissimilar to some of it, but obviously you guys have many more states. And I think, Brian.
That's exactly the connection I was trying to make.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
Exactly.
So,
and that's, I told Max that. I said, Max, I feel like multi-state in the U.S. is just like, doing global. And he said, Brian, you know what? You're right. But the difference is the different languages that folks have to learn or not have to learn, but
it's the timing.
Try to manage.
This is something I couldn't get my head around when we first got taken over by the US company and they were talking to us. And they were like, oh, yeah, we got a phone like Las Vegas, but they're 4 hours ahead. And that blew my mind because here we're all on the same time.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to worry about that. Like if I need to talk to someone in Scotland or Wales, doesn't matter. They're on the same time. Yeah, absolutely.
Same time zone.
Wow.
So
no, that is definitely a challenge, not only within the country, but as we are globalized, right? I just talked to Anita Latink this morning, but I had to get up at 4 a.m. because that was her only spot this week. Yeah, I wanted some advice like for work. And that was her only time. It was 4 a.m. It was like 10:30 for her or 10 a.m.
Yeah.
But she's like, oh my gosh, Brian, no, I would have met you later on. I was like, nope, it was your only spot on the calendar. I was taking it. That's it.
It's hard trying to fit those things in because it's lunchtime here. And I know you guys are 5 hours behind us. So,
yeah, it's 8 a.m. Yep.
But I've got a couple of questions for you if I'm
shoot. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to know, this is not payroll related because I want to get to know you guys too. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the breakfast of choice for you payroll professionals in the US? Surprise me.
Oh,
So, but that's regional, right? I would say.
Right,
So it
okay.
depends on where you're from. So for me, from New York, for us, it's bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And it's one word, bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, not for me, not right now anymore, because I've been on a diet. I've been watching what I eat. And, so now it's mostly, for me, it's like eggs, and I'm about to have an egg and turkey meat sandwich, omelet
Right.
type of thing.
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yep.
So for me, I'm a little basic when it comes to that. So I could do like oatmeal and be fine, like some butter, cinnamon, and maybe a little brown sugar, and that's it. So that's what I would eat. And if I wouldn't want something a little bit more savory, I would do like maybe some like polenta or grits, like some egg white, and there's like maybe some sausage or something, like some turkey sausage. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
but that sounds real healthy, Walt. Is that what you've always done? Like, has that been your go-to all your life?
Yeah, pretty much. Like
Really?
yeah. Like the
I didn't know that.
oatmeal.
Look, we're both learning, Jody, because I didn't know that either.
Who knew the breakfast? Okay.
Yeah.
I love
Walt was actually born in Germany.
Yeah.
A lot
Oh.
of people know.
Danke.
Yeah.
Oh, a few words of German. That's about it. Many more.
That's the same one he knows. Danke.
No, I know it means what they're welcome.
No, I do know Kaiser Jody. There you go. I know a little bit from my GCSEs, but a while. So we have very similar actually for us. Traditional English breakfast would be like bacon and baked beans, eggs, tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, but yeah, but we call it a fry up because it's not very healthy, right?
Okay.
You don't want any more than like one of those a week, but otherwise it's kind of like toast and tea. I mean, is tea a thing in the US?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
See right here.
Oh man, because I drink so much tea. I am a huge. Oh, and I've got my Rubicon today, my passion fruit. I'm feeling fruity.
Nice. Okay.
I know.
That's a good question.
So, okay, what are your goals for this year? For the rest of this year, we've got 4 months left, right? For the end of the year, what are your hopes for this year?
That is a tall order.
A lot. We have so many things on our to-do list and so many goals that we have. We want to. One of the things that we've been constantly doing, because it's just Bride and I, from our business standpoint and podcast standpoint, is really just to make sure we're organized and revamping and launching out, and now we're going to be working with the PSN network and Payroll Support Network, and so that's going to be really our focus is just launching that out in the US and making sure that we're here supporting other payroll pros, and that's what it's all about. That's where we're doing the podcast. So, I mean, I don't know if you want to add anything to that, Brian, because there's so many things.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I think something that Walt was saying, we're always trying to sharpen that pencil on our goals. And one of the things that Walt said recently was, our purpose is to serve people and through payroll, right? And I said, you're right. You're absolutely right. One of the things that we have planned is we're going to be publishing a book that we're creating, and it's aligned with what you just said about getting young people introduced to the craft, to our occupation, and just teaching them this is a career that you can either, you can have a long career, or you can be a business owner. There's so many avenues that will be satisfied and rewarding. So that's coming soon. We're going to bring to market a app that we've been building for over 3 years now. It really is what started this whole journey, is building this app, and it's still relevant for payrollers. And we hope we need to demo it with you when you have time.
Wow. Yeah.
And that'll help folks get organized. It's not cutting checks. It's just going to help payroll people be organized. And what else? And continuing the media part of this, doing the podcast, and now Payroll Support Network US is aligns perfectly with our whole journey. And one of the things that we learned about ourselves when we started was that we wanted to empower payrollers, right?
Yeah.
So that's it.
And we have that. One of the things that we've learned from the network since we started really is people in payroll just want to say, just did it again. If I had £1 for every,
It's all right. You're gonna get it out of there. Yeah.
they just done it right. Let me try that one again. They want to be heard. They want someone to listen,
Yes.
and that doesn't matter what decision it is. They feel like that no one's paying them attention. They want to put their ideas, and they have so many good ideas. They really do, on how to make things better. They want to have a safe space where they can come and share those things, and hopefully we can create that for them. And we struggle too. I've struggled. It's been a whirlwind. There's so much we want to do. We're juggling, family, jobs, a network. We want to reach all those people. We're just on LinkedIn, but there's thousands of payroll people out there not on LinkedIn. How do we find them? How do we reach them? Yeah. How do we let them know we're here for them?
Yes, we need to, and we'll need to work together so that we have the same question here. Like, what do we do? One of the things we thought about is just sending postcards out to companies and say, hey, to the payroll person, to the person who does responsible for payroll, and being able to just give them that, oh, there's a payroll support network. Oh, there's a podcast. Wow. Let me go and tap into that, because something a salesperson told us and was like, Brian, people who are running these businesses, they don't have time to be on LinkedIn. Yeah. They're running the business. They're paid. They're doing the payroll. They're wearing multiple hats. They might be right. They don't always have time to see your posts on LinkedIn. That's what got me. I was like, oh man, how do we get to those folks? Yeah. So you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. What else? It made me think about something I forgot.
It's tough. It's tough to find them. Yep.
You said something interesting about people having somebody, right? I met a young lady recently, and we talked, and she's like, I've been in payroll for 6 years. I've never had anybody to talk to about it. Mm-hmm. None of her bosses knew payroll, understood payroll, or 9 years, whatever. But long enough too long to be alone in doing this. And you said something else about they want to be heard. Something that I hope that we can share in a safe place is that they got to go on record. I tell Walt this all the time, and we talk telling Walt, on the show, is that we got to go on record sometimes. We have to be able to find the voice, right? And that's what it is, right? We got to find our voice. Yeah. And I tell folks politely go on record, right? Because you don't want to be, rude about it, because then you want to be able to go on record politely and say, hey, look, this is what needs to happen. And whether they listen or not is irrelevant. You've gotten on record, because then you don't want down the line, you don't want them to say, well, Jody never said that. Yeah. You didn't say anything.
We've done quite a lot of talking about this, actually. So this came up quite a lot. People saying, oh, well, I know this is wrong, and they're not listening to me. So we've come up with a risk register. We talk to people about have a risk register. You get it on that.
Wow. I love that.
Self as well, because I'm very active on LinkedIn. A lot of people are getting to know me for them. Well, if something goes wrong in my payroll and it goes out in the press, that's me. That's my brand. That's me. So yes. I want to protect myself, and I want to share my knowledge with the business in a way that is good for them. And not mine. I can't take the credit for it, but one of our members did. I've done it, and I've made it in line with our company values. So I've explained how this is going to affect all of those values, and how can we not buy into it when you're putting it to like that, It's really important. And we did the same with the business continuity planning. Brian, I know you came onto that one.
Yep. I love that one. Yep.
Oh,
brilliant.
But I get no credit. I put a session on that. Matt and Anne, they've done so much work, and we're so grateful that they were happy to share literally everything they've done. It wasn't sensitive. It wasn't company specific, but it was just designed to get all of us thinking about how we do it and what we can do to make it better. And again, we're saying, use that as your voice in your company. Say, well, this could be a real problem, right? Because if no one gets paid, they don't come in back for work.
That's right.
Simple as that.
That's right. Oh, yeah. I love that. Walt found a statistic here in the U.S. that if you pay on the second payroll era, an employee is starting to think about getting a new job. Yeah. Starting to think about leaving. And that's something I've been reading a lot, and it's recurring, is that trust. It makes or breaks trust. Payroll accuracy makes or breaks trust. Yeah. So when and that's important to the employee experience, because that's the new.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, You don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Trained, not that it shouldn't be important, but it wasn't always. Definitely not in the U.S. I guess. So at one point, corporations didn't care, especially after the bubble burst in '08. It was like, you should be lucky you have a job.
Yeah.
So I love that. And yeah, amazing.
I think just
we can go on and on. We got to keep doing this.
No, and the one thing I'll end on, if that's all right, and going back to you talking about the voice, something that I think is hard, and I find this really hard, is to get people to talk to people about upstream mistakes. I'm going to call it that, where it's coming to work and it's not right, and actually we keep fixing it, but we're not talking to them about it, so it keeps coming through wrong. Because it could be nice, and that's lovely. But actually, it's not helping any of us. So we have to try and do it in a really respectful, collaborative way. And I think if we can help people with that, then that's great too, because we're only as good as the data that we're given. Okay.
That's right.
We need to make it better. We need to work with them. It's not all our responsibility, but let's do it with a smile. And it's, hello, did you see this? Can you help with this?
Yeah.
It's confident. We need to make ourselves more confident, more resilient. I think we can definitely do a lot as a team.
That's amazing. I love how you ended it off.
Yeah. So before we let you go, we like to play a game, and you kind of probably sprung it on us first, so now we're gonna do it back to you. Called This or That. So you can select one or the other, or neither,
or neither.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you 6 questions, and I'm gonna end it with a quote. Okay. So Brian, you want to read the first 3?
Yeah, sure. You kind of already answered this one, but tea or coffee?
Tea. I don't like coffee at all, not even iced coffee. Tea.
And over here, I don't know about you guys, but pumpkin spice madness just hit.
Really?
I still don't understand it, man.
It only comes out in fall.
Yeah.
And it just hit apparently. So, anyway, next one is Excel or Google Sheets?
Oh, Excel. That's not even a question.
I love it. Last one, a Friday payday or a midweek payday?
I mean, it all gets spent the same, right? So it doesn't really matter. In terms of processing it, I'm going to go Friday, because you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before you need to send it to the bank. Okay, so that's my work question.
Okay.
Except Canada. Canada, I just learned we got to send it on Tuesday for Friday.
Oh, no, we're Wednesday, very last minute Wednesday.
Same thing for the U.S.
Majority, yeah. All right, so Italy or France?
I've been to both this year because I love my holidays, right? The Italy, you've got, I can't say it, I'm not even going to embarrass myself by trying to say it, but the place I went in May was stunning, absolutely beautiful. And they do the best focaccia bread. But then in France, you have got Disneyland Paris, and I love that too, right? Can I have both?
You can have both.
One?
There you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So would you prefer a summer holiday or a winter holiday?
Oh, I like the holiday question. See, I've just done a summer holiday, tropical, but I've also been to Lapland twice. And I love playing.
Is that Lapland?
Finland. Yeah. That's where Santa lives. I'm going to say summer just because that means warm water fish.
Okay. All right. And my last one, would you prefer a karaoke night or a trivia night?
Oh, man, that is tough. As long as there's no cameras, I'm going to go karaoke night so I can get my note. I've already done for you today. That's not on camera, but I can feel my shoulders going already. So I
love it.
And I've never done karaoke, ever.
Wow.
I don't know why. I just haven't done it. But I'm thinking no cameras, bit of courage, karaoke, have a bit of a wiggle rather than make myself
harder than
by not knowing.
Though.
Yeah.
It's harder than I thought. I did it with my wife years ago, and we did it to a Biggie Small song. I don't know if you're familiar with Biggie Small.
Very much, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to nail this. I got this. and it started, and I froze. I couldn't keep up with the word, the prompter. My wife is going. She's got it. She's going, and I'm like, what the heck is going on right now?
Yeah.
So it's a lot harder than I thought.
I was going to say, if you were doing karaoke, what would be your song? What would you go for?
It would be a hip hop song. I don't know. I think it would depend on my mood, but it would probably be a rap song, hip hop song.
So me, I would do something that I know enough, but I would probably do like something like a rock song or something like "Dream On" by Aerosmith. I love that song.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, like I like "Let It Be." Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney. Yeah, I like that one. And then if it was hip hop, it would probably be something like some Southern rapper, like Ludacris or something like that.
Wow. It was also in Fast and Furious movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
What about you? What about you, Jody?
And now this might surprise you, but actually I grew up on MTV Bay, so R&B and hip hop. So I would have gone for perhaps a bit of No Diggity, because I can actually do the whole rap. You're never going to get me to do it, but I can actually do it. And I like 112 and Diddy.
Oh,
yeah.
112 is a favorite.
Yeah, all of that.
Edge,
yeah. That was my youth. That's what I grew up with. So, and
so we're the same age,
yeah.
basically. Yeah.
So it would probably be something like that, I think, or something like really 70s, like ABBA, gimme, 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 or something. You're playing.
So wait, you remember Downtown Judy Brown?
Yeah. Anything like that. I mean, to be fair, if I'm going to do karaoke, I'll probably do anything, because I'd have just given up by then. Like, you have to go all. It's like fancy dress, right? You can't do it a little bit. You've got to go all in.
Go all in.
Gotta go all in.
Absolutely.
Oh man. Yeah.
Look, I'm so excited about this new alliance, this new partnership, this new movement. I mean, congratulations on building something amazing for the community. And we are very honored to carry it on, carry the torch, so to speak, here in the U.S. as we will build and continue and try to honor that sentiment, that goal that you guys have.
Right.
So
it's going
looking forward
it's
to
going to be
many more.
We're really excited. You know, we never envisaged it happening, but you know, if it fits and it does, you know, our brands, our values are the same. You have fun, we have fun, and it's the community that makes it special. As I say to people, I just put the sessions on. They came, they thought, they connected. I was just the host, right? So, you know, I'm looking forward to getting
like a true leader.
Yeah, like no, I want to get to know people. I want to help people, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys more, learning more about how payroll works in the US, because I know very little, and that's going to be a great idea. And just
exactly, we can swap.
And proving to everybody that we're not dissimilar. We're the same. We are the same, and expanding their horizons, you know, in every single way. So I am excited. I'm thrilled to be working with you both. The management team will definitely start introducing them over the coming months. And I'm looking forward to the comic strips too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at you.
Taylor, yes.
Taylor and the soon to be named Duck.
Hopefully in the next few days, maybe by Monday, by the time we're all going to do our announcement, they will have a name. Watch this space.
All right. Awesome.
All right, folks. Until the next time, we love you, and we're super excited for the future of Payroll Support Network.
Yeah. Brian, you want to read the quote?
Oh, yeah. I didn't scroll down long. All right. Oh. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Napoleon Hill. I love it.
All right, everyone.
Thank you. Okay.